Welcome back. The Coal Ministry has contested before the Parliamentary Accounts Committee the CAG calculation that coal block allocation led to financial gains to the tune of around 2 lakh crore rupees to private players, saying that it was flawed on basic fundamentals related to the geological sector. It also said that the basic intent of the government behind such allocation of coal blocks was to induce rapid development of infrastructure by involving the private sector to invest in identified priority sectors. 300 of the BJP's top leaders from across the country are meeting near Delhi to finalize a strategy ahead of elections in states like Karnataka, Gujarat and Himachal Pradesh, where the BJP is in power. They will also discuss how to maximize their campaign against the government, framed in recent months by a series of corruption scandals, and reduced this month to a minority after its biggest ally, Mamata Banerjee, quit the coalition over new economic reforms. BJP General Secretary Ravi Shankar Prasad said that the government wasn't working and was also unable to manage the allies, and was blaming the opposition for all that went wrong. He also said that instead of tackling the corruption within, the government used CBI to target political opponents. The Shiromani Akali Dal finally has broken ranks with the NDA, and it seems the party is slowly softening its stand towards FDI in retail. Punjab Deputy Chief Minister Sukhbir Singh Badal said that his party will back FDI if the centre addresses the concerns of traders. Meanwhile, Punjab Mandi Board Chairman Ajmer Singh too said that the FDI in retail will help farmers.
सुखबीर सिंह का बादल को बिल्कुल आप गलत तरीके से पेश करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। उन्होंने बिल्कुल क्लैरिफाई किया है कि ये किसानों के हित में नहीं है।
We are very clear that we are against FDI. What Mr. Sukhbir Singh Badal has said is that the centre should have made attempts to take all parties on board, as was promised on the floor of the House by the Honourable Finance Minister. No such attempt was made by the Congress government. We are there to protect the interest of our farmers of Punjab and the small and medium industry of Punjab. We are standing with BJP on this issue. We are against FDI as things stand today. No attempt has been made by the government to take all stakeholders on board. I wish they had taken everybody on board. I wish they had listened to everybody, and I'm sure some kind of a wire media could have been found.
Moving on, the centre has filed an affidavit in the Supreme Court asking for the ban to be lifted on tourism in core areas of tiger reserves. In the affidavit, the centre has outlined the revised guidelines to protect the tiger population. It has asked the Supreme Court to permit tourism activities in 20% of the core tiger habitat. The states will be required to enact a law to regulate tiger tourism so that tourist facilities and tour operators do not cause disturbances to animals. The centre also wants 10% of the revenue generated from the pilgrim centres located in the tiger reserve to be used for development of local communities. The Supreme Court will pronounce its opinion tomorrow afternoon on whether all natural resources must be auctioned by the government, a decision the court made earlier this year in the context of the expansive telecom scam. In February this year, the court cancelled 122 telecom licenses issued by former Minister A. Raja in 2008 on the basis of a first-come, first-served policy, which he allegedly manipulated. In its landmark judgment, the court said that a get-in-line policy was fundamentally flawed and that a competitive bidding process must be followed for allocating all natural resources. Moving on, 18 people have died in Assam as the flood situation in the state has worsened. More than half the state, 2,000 villages in 16 out of 27 districts are reeling under flood water, and more than 17 lakh people have been displaced. The swollen Brahmaputra river continues to rise, flooding more areas in the state. The deluge has brought with it misery and colossal losses, with homes being washed away. Thousands of hectares of standing crop has been destroyed and roads and bridges damaged. And what is stirring up a controversy now is that while lakhs of people in his state are struggling to survive, Chief Minister Tarun Gogoi is away in Japan on a study tour. He has reportedly decided now to cut short his visit and is expected to fly back to Delhi today.
ये तो हम लोग का सिर्फ दिल का सुकून है कि हम लोग थोड़ा बहुत अपना दिल के लिए राष्ट्र समाज को सुकून के लिए हम लोग कर रहे हैं, लेकिन ये तो सिर्फ हम लोग का दिखावा है। ये कुछ नहीं कर सकता है। ये ब्रह्मपुत्र पानी ये इसको नहीं रुक सकता है हम लोग, लेकिन हम लोग का सुकून के लिए कर रहा है। हम लोग सुना कि 15-20 साल से स्विच गेट होने वाला था, लेकिन आज तक हुआ नहीं है। इस बार आज भी आदमी आया था, बोला स्विच गेट इस बार बना देंगे। देखते हैं जो बनाएंगे या नहीं बनाएंगे, या बोलते बोलते थक जाएंगे। सिर्फ हम लोग सुनता है, लेकिन होता कभी भी नहीं है।
डेंजर लेवल तो 22 तारीख को क्रॉस किया। अभी डेंजर लेवल से वो 98 सेंटीमीटर ऊपर से भर रहा है।
Debt-laden Kingfisher Airlines promoter Vijay Mallya has said that his company was in talks with foreign carriers for a possible stake sale. Mr. Mallya has been scrambling to raise funds for his ailing airlines for nearly a year now. Kingfisher has about $1.4 billion of debt. Foreign airlines can now own 49% in domestic carriers after the government changed FDI rules earlier this month. No airline has publicly expressed an interest in taking a stake in Kingfisher Airlines so far.
The United Breweries Limited AGM went very well, very smoothly. All the resolutions were passed unanimously. We have regular meetings with the Kingfisher Banking Consortium. I can confirm that there is a meeting tomorrow, and we will make a presentation to them as requested. We had a meeting, I think, last month, and this is a regular affair. We obviously have to keep meeting our bankers.
But have foreign carriers expressed interest?
Let's keep it at that yes, we are in talks.
Lamenting that India has not been able to make an impact on the world scale in the field of science, Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh asked scientists to dream big and not to despair. Addressing the 70th Foundation Day of the Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, Singh said that conventional scientific disciplines and approaches were proving unequal to dealing with complex developmental challenges.
With all our achievements, we cannot rest on our laurels. As a nation, we have not succeeded in mobilizing enough private investment into science to raise our investment in scientific research to 2% of GDP. We need to recognize that excellence has not percolated across all our research and academic institutions. We have not been able to make an impact on a world scale commensurate with our large scientific manpower pool. CSIR, therefore, will need to devote itself to these national challenges in the year to come. It will have to take up national leadership in science, engineering and technology.
Social activist Arvind Kejriwal's new party, which is likely to be announced next week, will have youths in leadership position and will enter electoral fray with Delhi polls before contesting all seats in the next Lok Sabha elections. If the party wins power, Kejriwal said, the first thing they will do will be the enactment of the Jan Lokpal bill. He also asked students to form groups in every college in the national capital. He, however, said that the party will not have separate students' wing. Alleged irregularities have been found in the labeling of some of the food products marketed by Yoga Guru Baba Ramdev's Divya Yog Mandir Trust, said Haridwar District Magistrate Sachin Kurve. Citing a report of the Rudrapur-based food and drug testing laboratory, he reported that irregularities have been found in the labeling of 6 food products marketed by the trust. The alleged regularity violations by the trust have been categorized as misleading and misbranding against labels. The trust has, however, denied all claims.
जो रिपोर्ट आई है उसमें ये बात आई है कि जो प्रोडक्ट्स के सैंपल जो हमने कलेक्ट किए थे और रुद्रपुर के लैब में भेजे गए थे तो उसको मिस ब्रांडिंग और मिसलीडिंग ये 2 श्रेणियों में कैटेगराइज करके इन्होंने भेजी है रिपोर्ट और सैंपल्स के सामने निगेटिव दिखा। क्या कार्रवाई करने जा रहे हैं? इसके बाद जो नियमानुसार कार्रवाई है कि हम उस फर्म को पतंजलि योग जो है उसको नोटिस इशू करेंगे और 30 दिन के अंदर वो अपना जवाब देंगे। देखिए मस्टर्ड ऑयल के सापेक्ष में तो उन्होंने स्पेशल रिपोर्ट में ये आया है कि ये बना कहीं और है करके और उसके सापेक्ष जो यूज़ किया गया है यहाँ पे नाम तो यहाँ का किया है बना कहीं और पे है ऐसा ही आया है। तो इसमें काफ़ी सारी चीज़ें हैं कि भाई यहाँ पे मैन्युफैक्चरिंग का कहीं टाइप तो नहीं है, ये सारी चीज़ें भी है, इसको भी हम देखेंगे।
हमारे आंदोलन संस्थान और संगठन को बदनाम करने के लिए हर दिन ऐसी साजिशें रचता है जैसे आईएसआई हिंदुस्तान को अपना दुश्मन देश मान करके कोई साजिश रचती है। लगता है सरकार को हर राष्ट्रभक्त राष्ट्रवादी व्यक्ति देशद्रोही नजर आता है।
It's another short break for now. Stay tuned to the other end.